Hello, this is Mandy Audette, and I'm here to show you once again how to make a major scale while looking at the chromatic scale. You can figure out what any major scale is just by using the chromatic scale. And in a recent video, I showed you how to do the A scale using the chromatic scale, and we followed this pattern of root, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. And so you can see in the scale, you start at the root, which is A, and you go up a whole step to B, and a whole step to C sharp, half step to D, whole step to E, whole step to F sharp, whole step to G sharp, and then a half step to A. Now let's do it again, starting on another note. So I've got another scale here, let's see, I've got another scale ready to go, and we'll do it here, root, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. So let's see, I'm going to use my red marker to show you the root. So let's start on D. So D is the first note of the scale, and that's the root. So start on D, and let's look over here at the chromatic scale. Here's the D, here's the root. And now we go up a whole step. So going up a whole step means you jump over one note in the chromatic scale to this note, E. So over here, we'll draw an E. So we did the root, and now we do the whole step. And it's an E. And now what's next? A whole step. So here's our E, and we skip F and go to F sharp. That's the next one. So here's our whole step, F sharp. Okay, so in our pattern, the next note is a half step, and we need a green marker. So we go over here, F sharp, and we go a half step. We just go one note up, and that's a G. So F sharp to G, there's our half step. Now we're going to do a whole step. So from G, here's our G, and we jump up to A. So whole step, we're going to write our A over here. And then we have another whole step. So A, we skip the A sharp and we go to B. So on our scale, we're going to draw a B right here. So let's see, are these lining up nice? All right. All right, now we need another whole step. So we were on B. And so B, skip C, and go to C sharp. So look, over here we got to draw C sharp. Okay, root, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half is the next note. And so C sharp, you see it up there, and the next note is a D. And there's your half step, and that's the end of the scale. So really, this half step could also be called a root. So here it is, the D scale. And one more thing that we can do while we're here, I'm going to move my markers so I don't get them all over the place, is we take the sharps and we put them in the key signature. So we have an F sharp, put the F sharp here, and we have a C sharp, and so D major scale. Let's see, there's one other thing I'd like to point out as we do this is, and this is something that I'll explain further later, is some of you may have heard the expression the circle of fourths or the circle of fifths. So we've done 2 scales. We've done A and D so far. And if you'll notice, if you start on a D and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, from D to A, that's a fifth. And so you'll notice that a D scale has 2 sharps and an A scale has 3 sharps. So whenever you go up, then you add a sharp. So if we go from A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to E, then that might have 4 sharps. So when you go up a fifth, then you add a sharp. But anyway, here's how you make a major scale. You follow this pattern: root, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half, and you use the chromatic scale as a guide. Okay, visit my website if you'd like at lessonsbymandy.com, and if you want more information about scales or playing by ear, I can give ear training coaching sessions, and you can sign up at my website. Thanks.